It's just one example of the infrastructure issues facing City Council. During budget discussions, the issue of the Coliseum was raised and the need to spend more than $500,000 on the roof. It had some suggesting the Spruce Kings could move elsewhere.
It's a classic hockey barn, great for watching an old-fashioned hockey game. But the roof leaks on the spectators, and it will cost $600,000 to fix it. It was suggested around council chambers to move the Spruce Kings out of the Coliseum.
It's not going to have much longer that it's going to be usable for the Spruce Kings. So then what are we doing? Are we moving them to Kin 1 that's been rebuilt but has a lower seating capacity? Or are we looking at finally building a Kin 4 or some sort of multiplex? What are we doing to address the ice shortage we're going to have? We're already hearing ice users complaining about the lack of available time.
Kin 1 was suggested as the new home for the Spruce Kings once this season is over. But Councillor Frank Everett pans the idea for a couple of reasons.
You got 800 seats over there versus 2,100 seats. How are they going to make it pay for them? There's no sense of moving them over there and putting them out of business. They're good for our community. It's owned by the community and want to keep it going. The other thing that goes with that is if we take the ice time over at the new arena, we're going to screw it up for all of the other folks that use it.
Earlier this year, Council heard a report from the city's asset manager looking at the lifespan of civic facilities. The Coliseum was part of that report, and the news was not good.
Staff have highlighted the fact that the Coliseum is at end of life. It has exceeded the building life, and we're now encountering challenges with the building envelope. We've invested $1.6 million in the recent past on improvements to the Coliseum to keep it up and running, and now we're investing another $600,000 next year, again, to patch a roof.
Cameron Stoltz says the city recently had to spend big dollars to reinforce the roof with steel beams to keep it in place. But Everett defends the decision to patch the Coliseum roof.
We can extend the life of particular assets that we have by doing some repairs to those assets and get a few more years out of it. And I think that's the kind of things that we need to do. We can't afford to build a new Coliseum. We can't afford to build a brand new pool right now. But those are things that if we put some money into, we'll be able to get a number of years more life out of them.
The fate of the Coliseum and other civic facilities is the subject of an audit, something the new council will have to grapple with. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.